Good morning, students. Welcome to our School at Home program of KTS. In this part of this program, we are going with our first lesson, that is the reflection of a light at curved surfaces. In this one, we completed up to mirror equations. Now, in the part of this lesson, now we concluded with our mirror equation with the sign convention of parameters in our mirror equations. You know very well what is the mirror equation. The mirror equation is taken as 1 by f is equal to 1 by v plus 1 by u. And what the parameters are there in a mirror equation? The focal length f and the image distance v and the object distance u are the parameters of our mirror equations. Then in the optical distances and as well as in optics, the sign convention is a very important thing. That's why we have to now go with how to consider the sign conventions for the parameters in a mirror equations. First point, in any optical system, compulsory we have to take all optical distance from the where? From the pole. From the pole. You don't take optical distance from any other point. You compulsory take optical distance from the pole only. Either may be object distance, either may be object distance, either may be image distance, either may be focal length. Yes, all the optical distance you must and should take from the pole only. That is the first point. The next second point. We taken our all the quantities in the direction of incident ray. Whatever the quantities you consider in the direction of incident ray, they are taken into positive. All are taken into positive. Suppose here object distance is taken from here to here. That is taken as positive. You become positive. Suppose you have to take after reflection, you know very well this ray passes through the focus. It is somewhat you consider it is opposite to the direction of incident ray. This is the incident ray, it is opposite to the direction of incident ray. That's why this is taken as, whatever the parameters we consider, it is taken as negative. The second point is what, student? Whatever the parameters you consider along the incident ray, otherwise in the direction of incident ray, is taken as positive. And in case it is taken as opposite to the direction of ray, it is taken as negative. Students, the third point is object distance, object heights and image heights we are taken above and below the principal axis. When we take above the principal axis, it is taken as positive. When we taken it is below the principal axis, it is become negative. All the students understood the 3 points? First one is compulsory we take all the distances from the pole only. Second one, all the parameters which is considered along the incident ray are taken as positive, opposite to the ray of incident ray is taken as a negative. And the last point, when we consider the heights of images or heights of objects, whatever may be, like above the principal axis, that is taken as positive. Below the principal axis, it is taken as negative. These three conventions must and should we have to follow for the finding the any focal length or image distance or object distance. Students, now the next concept is the magnification. You know very well, there is till now in a mirror equation we consider the relation between focal length, the image distance and object distance. Now the magnification is giving the relation between the size of object and as well as the size of image. You know very well, for all spherical mirrors, there is the image size is varied based on the object distances from the reflecting surfaces. For this purpose, we have to take the relation between what is the object size and what is the image size. how it is enlarged and where it is enlarged, where it is dimensioned and where it is enlarged. This all the information is getting from the magnification. For this purpose, we are taken there is a what one concave mirror like this, and here there is we consider the object height is taken as what? It is taken as HO, that is O dash, and there is we consider two rays we consider. One is parallel to the principal axis, another one is make some angle with the principal axis like theta. You know very well when the ray is coming parallel to the principal axis, again it passes through the focus after reflection. And here this ray, whatever the ray which is make somewhat angle theta with the principal axis, again with the same reflected angle, it is makes theta and it is reflected back like this. Here you know very well from the ray diagrams where these two rays are intersected with each other. At that particular point we get the image location. We draw on a perpendicular line, we get the image height. Height of image is taken as what? H height. Here there is a what? This is the PO is called as object distance, and OO dash is called object height, and PI is called image distance, and this II dash is called image height. Now there is we getting the relation between the object size and image size through the magnification derivation. Students, now we are going to the derivation for the magnification. For this purpose, we are already taken. This is the diagram. In this diagram, once check it out, there is a O dash P. One of the triangle is there. Another one is PI dash triangle is there. Triangle PO dash and PI dash are similar triangles. You know very well, already yesterday we discussed about the similar triangles. Now their sides are same. That's why we written the ratio of what? PI by PO dash is equal to II dash by O dash. II dash by O dash. II dash by O dash. PI by PO. So there is, you know very well, the object distance PO is taken as minus U, and image distance is taken as minus V, that is PI, and O dash is the object height, that is taken as HO, and it is taken as there is a positive. Why? Because it is above the principal axis. And here there is a II dash is taken as negative. Yes, why? Because it is below the principal axis. And these two, minus V and minus U, why are taken? You know, this is the incident ray, but our observation is taken PO. That's why it is taken as minus U, and it is a PI. It is opposite to the direction of incident ray. That's why it is a minus V. Now these values are substituted here in the PI, that is a minus V. And the PO is a minus U, and here it is also written as there is minus HI by minus H naught. Okay, you know very well the minus and minus get cancelled. Now it is written as V by U is equal to minus HI by H naught. It is written as, now there is a HI by H naught is equal to minus V by IU. Here image height, it is what? Object height. It is what? Image distance. It is what? Object distance. So our magnification is gives the relation. What actually? The magnification is defined as either the ratio between object height to the image height, otherwise image height to the object height, or image distance to the object distance. The magnification is represented with the M. It is equal to written as image height by object height. Image height by object height, or it is also written as image distance by object distance. These two are given actually for us magnification. Discuss about the how the ratio of height of image and height of object is gives the enlarged nature of image. Suppose hi is greater than h naught, automatically when there is a numerator is a greater value, then the denominator, the ratio is become should be what? Greater than 1. So automatically the image is looks like a enlarged. Means what? M is greater than 1, it is looking like a enlarged. Like that only M is less than 1, at that time the image is looks like a dimension. When there is M is equal to 1, the image is looks like a same size.